Welcome to Coast Vue, the show that every single day celebrates the men and women who are making coastal Mississippi such a great place to live, work, and play. Welcome back to Coast Vue. Listen, I really enjoyed that conversation with Jeff Duncan. He's the man, and it's Friday on Coast Vue, so we get the opportunity to talk about Saints and what's going to happen in the off season and all that. I have a quote I want to share with you, and I'll tell you who it's by in just a second. But here's the quote: "Now and then, we had a hope that if we lived and were good, God would permit us to be pirates." God would permit us to be pirates. And that was Mark Twain. Believe it or not, Mark Twain. When I think about pirates, I can sort of hear that pirate music in the background. And I think of my friend Terry Waldrop, who, as soon as the pirate music comes on, he's up and he's doing his little pirate dance and enjoying himself. There's just something about the pirate culture that people are connected to. And that's kind of what today's, the second half of the show is about. We're going to talk about Pirate Day in the Bay and some other aspect, but at the end of the day, it's about the Mystic Krewe of the Seahorse. And today I have Lady Sandy Welsh with us, and then the captain Longbeard Tim Sanford joining us. How you guys doing?
Doing great.
Good.
So anyway, Sandy, actually you both kind of found your way to Bay St. Louis, which I think is kind of part of the cool story.
Wow.
But before we go too deep into this, what is the Mystic Krewe of Seahorse?
Well,
Go ahead.
well, we are a nonprofit organization, and we are actually named after the USS Seahorse that was in the Battle of Bay St. Louis. It's a great organization that we've landed in by chance, Lady Claiborne and I. And we actually, our theme for this year is burning down the house, as if you could see the flag behind us. We wanted to incorporate our careers, Sandy being a real estate agent, myself being a firefighter, retired firefighter. After reading the Battle of Bay St. Louis, we found that Captain Johnson burned the ship
to save the bay.
And save from being captured. And everything just fell into place, and it just worked out good with our theme and the story of the Battle of Bay St. Louis. And it's just been a lot of fun, and it's going to be a fun year for us.
Well, like you said, it's a 501(c)(3), it's a nonprofit that's doing work for the community. You like the pirate culture and a bunch of people sort of getting together in this social environment. You get to enjoy Mardi Gras together and all that goes with it. You do a lot of fundraisers during the year. But Sandy, in your case, you came here from Alma, Georgia.
Right.
And you've only been here, I think, 2017, and you ended up buying a house here and setting down your anchor literally here in Bay St. Louis. But you like it? You just fell in love with the place, huh?
Fell in love with the area. There's not too many places where you can drive down the road that's directly in front of the beach and see the beach, and be able to enjoy it. And the people, there's just something about people when you're near the water. People change. They're fun. They live life to the fullest. And I guess that's kind of like with the pirate too. You get into costume and you just turn into somebody else and fun. And so.
So, hey, describe. Okay, so for the YouTube, Facebook audience, you can see that they're literally dressed the part as we speak. But for the radio audience, describe for a second, Sandy, what it is you have on.
Oh, okay. So with the Lady Claiborne character, I have a hairpiece, and then I have a pirate ship on my head. And then my outfit is adorned, like the sleeves kind of look like flames, representing fire, burning down the house. And I have a seahorse here. So
yeah,
much. And I'm also known as the Purple Pirate. So I had to wear my purple. In the previous years, my pirate costumes consisted of purple because it's my favorite color. So I had to incorporate purple this year somewhere and with my costume. So
Yeah. You look great, incidentally. It's a
thank you.
just terrific outfit. So, come on over to you, Tim. You're a retired firefighter. You also sort of made your way over to Bay St. Louis in 2018.
Right.
How's it been for you settling in there?
We love it. We were welcomed with open arms. Everywhere we go has just been wonderful. We have not met a bad person or ugly person. Everybody is wonderful here, and like I said, they all welcome you in. And when we joined the Seahorse, it was like we had been there for years.
Yeah.
And it's just wonderful people. They do so much for the community, which we were really looking to get into when we moved here. We wanted to get involved, jumped in with both feet, and it's just been a wonderful, wonderful experience.
Well, in addition to this time of year, which obviously is really focused around Mardi Gras and Fat Tuesday, et cetera, but you guys actually are doing year-round activities, aren't you?
Correct.
Correct.
So monthly socials and what other fundraisers along the way?
We do a monthly social at one of the restaurants in Hancock County, and we do a 50-50 drawing, and at the end we have selected 12 different nonprofit organizations. So at the end of the 50-50, that organization gets the pot.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, and it's that's one of the duties of our guard at the social is they're going around selling the 50-50 tickets and such. So as we're going around working the crowd and introducing ourselves and welcoming them to the social event. So, and the social event is not just for members. We have it open to anybody, in town. So it's fun, and they can come dressed as pirates. We encourage that, or they can just come as themselves.
It's not a small group. You have over 300 members.
300
Right.
plus people, and we actually just had our Mutiny in the Bay, which is a big ball, where we actually got sworn in, which was a great experience, and big dance, food, and a lot of people that were there. And our next thing that we have is Gras, which is a night parade, the only night parade actually on the Gulf Coast, and that is the day before Mardi Gras, obviously, and that's going to be a lot of fun. We have 90 plus golf carts that are in the parade also that decorate from our theme to pirate ships to Seahorse stuff. It's a lot of fun. Brings out a lot of people. And then,
so tell me about Pirate Day in the Bay. That's one award, just pretty significant event.
Yes, it's one of my favorite events. In fact, when I attended my first Pirate Day in the Bay, I immediately fell in love with everything about it, and that was my goal. I said, one day I'm going to be Lady Claiborne. So on Friday night, it kicks off with a pub crawl, and each participating restaurant or bar, they will provide a specialty drink and then also a clue. And each clue will give hints onto where the hidden treasure is. And it's the gift. I mean, the treasure is usually this big, huge basket of all different items that the vendors have, donated, and it's really fun. And then Saturday kicks off.
That is the fun. We actually have the Top Cats playing this year, and it's not just adults; it's kids, and we have kid zones, and they have all the vendors that kids can buy stuff. They have
Parade.
Yeah, parades that we actually have the parade. They have a skeleton parade. We have the kids parade that they walk in, and then obviously we come in on our pirate ship and kick the party off. So
that's Pirate Day in the Bay, and that's usually held like the third weekend in May. Is that
correct? Yeah.
Yes, it's actually May 20th and 21st.
Yeah. And one extra thing this year that we're having that morning, Saturday morning, is a cardboard boat contest. So
And they actually have to float.
they have to float, and you have to ride it. You have to
it's the Historical Society that puts that on, and you can go to their website, and because they want people to join that, schools or different organizations, and put a ship in there, and that's a lot of fun too. A lot of laughter, and it just brings everybody together. It's just like I said earlier, it's just a wonderful time for everybody to get together. A lot of fun. A lot of family time that you can spend.
A lot of pirate. I mean, there's also a pirate costume contest.
Yeah,
for children and just for adults.
Let's do this. We're coming to the end of this segment. We'll come back on the other end, but this is Sandy Welsh, who is Lady Claiborne, and Tim Sanford, who's Captain Longbeard of this year for the Mystic Krewe of the Seahorse. We'll see you after this break. I love the show because it gives us an opportunity to talk to people of all different backgrounds. In this case, Tim Sanford is from Slidell, who ultimately settled in Bay St. Louis. Sandy Walsh, I said Welsh a second ago. I'm looking at Walsh and I said Welsh. I'm not sure why, but Walsh is from Alma, Georgia, and we'll come back. I want to know about that town. We'll come back to that here in just a second. But she also settled in Bay St. Louis, and they sort of, got caught up in the culture of the city, this incredibly welcoming place. So many little pockets like this all over that city where you can get involved in the community in so many different ways, whether you're just giving back completely as a volunteer or whether you're enjoying being involved in a social effort like this. And in this, they call themselves a pirate social group, but they also give back to the community, do fundraisers throughout the year. It's a great way to just connect with other people. And they found their place in this sort of pirate culture of Bay St. Louis, which I think is kind of neat. Again, it reminds me of my friend Terry Waldrop, who any pirate song comes on, he's going to get up and start doing his pirate. He can't help it. That's just the way it is. I'm sure you guys. I bet you have a mean pirate dance, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yes, we did pretty good last.
Hey, listen. Well, I want to talk. You got kind of a famous parade marshal this year. We'll come back to that here in just a second. But before we go any further, Sandy, tell me about Alma, Georgia.
Oh, so Alma, Georgia is in southeast Georgia. It's a small little rural town, but it is also known as the blueberry capital of the state. So it's just a small little town that you would maybe retire. There's not, like I said, it's rural, a lot of farming, and that's about it. I couldn't wait to get out.
Hey, but look, let me tell you something interesting. My family, we spent a lot of time as the kids were growing up in the Smoky Mountains, and I'm originally from Alabama. I moved here when I was 4, but a lot of family that still lives in Alabama. But we would we'd go up to the Smoky Mountains, we'd go over to Pigeon Forge and go to Dollywood, and we're big, Dolly Parton fans. When you talk, you remind me of Dolly Parton. You have that kind of really kind of Dolly Parton Southern drawl. Has anyone ever said that to you before?
Oh yes, yeah. Definitely. And one more thing about with Alma is stands for the 4 states. I mean, the 4 different state capitals of Georgia. Mm-hmm. See, it was Augusta for A, L for Lawrenceville, Macon, and then Atlanta. So,
yeah. That's neat. That's that neat little piece of history there. So coming back to your parade, you got kind of a, Renee Lauringer is a kind of a famous bake chef. Tell me about this.
Well, she actually worked at the Hollywood Casino as a bake chef for, I think, 20 plus years, and then went on her own and opened the Sugar Pop company, the baking company, and she won the 2021 Food Network Baking Championship this year or last year, and actually have tried her pastries, and they are
delicious.
Very good.
Very, very good.
Wow, that's just pretty neat. So I bet she's looking forward to being your Grand Marshal this year.
Yes.
She's excited.
Yeah.
So between now and Mardi Gras, what goes on between now and then?
Getting ready for our costumes, trying to get ready for our next event.
Yeah,
and
we
just-
do have our honor guard. That is a big help, which is 10 of us or 10 other people. So, and they help out tremendously. We all get together and decorate the ship, decorate, well, our ideas for decorating our costumes. And but we do something every year. Something we did forget to mention. They do have, it is called, we do a putt-putt day in the bay, and that is September 10th. And they bring all the kids out for that. That is a wonderful time too.
Yeah, tell me more about that. We got just a few minutes left, but tell me more about that.
It's called the Seahorse Open, and actually we set up putt-putt stations all throughout the parking lot in downtown Bay St. Louis, and all the kids come out and they have a chance to win a nice prize and everything. So it's a lot of fun. It's an all-day event.
Yeah.
So a lot of fun.
So the organization, I think it's cool, and there's a lot of organizations like this in coastal Mississippi, but you find a way to make it fun, and you find a way to get back to the community. And at the end of the day, while it might be a pirate social organization, you're doing some really good work within the overall frame of Mystic Krewe of the Seahorse. It's been a pleasure to meet you two today.
Thank you so much. We enjoyed it.
And this has been the Lady Claiborne, I might say, and then the captain of this year's parade, and I guess it's not just parade; it's the whole effort of this year.
Mm-hmm. Captain.
Yeah. So Tim Sanford, it's been a pleasure to see you, Sandy Walsh and Tim Sanford, and we'll look forward to watching you on Mardi Gras Day. See you later. Have a great day.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Hope everybody has a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday morning.